stop here too. Every other server has crashed, but thanks to you, we're still online. We need to get this simulation cleaned and rebooted, or a lot more people are going to die, including you two. That reboot should stabilize everything after we clean the virus out. Problem is, that will not be easy. But hey, what has been easy today? I guess it was a good thing you two ended up together after all. Still not sure how you stuck together when everything else went to hell. These loudspeakers sound okay. This is a recreation of the biotics lab where Horzine made its first cloning breakthroughs. It was all meant to be for the greater good. And, then the Patriarch. Have you lost anyone, Lieutenant? During the London outbreak, I was outside the city. But my sister and her daughter, she was only 5. Now I help Horzine-trained soldiers like you to take those bastards down. Anyway, I really look forward to meeting you when you get out. Current info on what Horzine is doing in this lab is restricted. But I have a feeling these tentacles are part of it. They're everywhere. Lieutenant, there's a terminal we can use up ahead. You'll need to hack the security system to get the rest of the doors open. Don't worry, I've got a fiendishly clever plan for that. Hang on, there's some grenades on that desk. What is it with Colin and high explosives? You need to find the hard drive in there with the Z physiological data on it. Load it into the hard drive reader on the table, and you'll be able to use Z-paths to bypass the scanners. Best I can do without easy access to your medical files, thanks to the virus. There are a few hard drives scattered around. It looks like Colin ran this last and didn't clean up after himself. For heaven's sake. It's like working with a child. Have you found the data? Try putting any drive you find in the reader. It has to be one of them. Open your eyes. I'm not asking for something particularly difficult here. Sorry. Sorry, Lieutenant. Just been a stressful day. I know you're doing your best. Great. Grab the Z parts in there with you. You should be able to use them to get out of that room. Sorry for locking you with dismembered Z bits. It was the best way to make sure this crazy plan is going to work. Something moving around out here. Something big.
Get ready, you two. This is the big show. The whole reason you're here, and I'm a giant head. You've got to get the Z-DNA stored in the master control computers way up at the top of the containment room. Which means you blokes are going to have to kill whatever's in that room. I guess that explains the tentacles. You can't shoot something that big into the great beyond with pistols and shotguns. And I've got nothing. We'll figure it out as we go, I guess. Hopefully Colin left us some clues.
Lieutenant! He's here!
Enough! I'm done playing with you two. I am your master now, the Supreme Being. You will deliver the vile matron data to me. My patience is limited, Lieutenant, but Emma's suffering is not. That data. You are after it as well. The virus was leading you here the whole time. Clever. For a collection of evolutionary dead ends. That's who you've been talking to, isn't it? Is he here with you? In your head? It all makes sense now. No matter. Both you and he mean nothing to me. Nor does this soft little meat sack you call Emma. You will bring the data to me. I command it. The virus has infected the vital matrix. Unfortunate. Such a terrible blasphemy against a beautiful creation.
Hey, a loudspeaker system. Excellent. Sounds like the Patriarch decided to show up. So dramatic. It's a shame about Emma. I'm sure she has a few skull fractures from the sound of it. I mean, she works for Horsey, but nobody likes having their head squashed by a self-absorbed, overly dramatic creep. You know he has a chain gun for an arm. What is it, an 80s movie? Anyway, you two need to use the two hack tools to lower the elevator. Get to it, mates. Good work. The elevator is heading down. Sorry to crash your party, Patty. Usually I meet your clones at bullet re-gifting parties, so we don't get many opportunities to talk. How you been? How the kids? Get on the elevator. It only gets worse from here.
Barely made it. Your adequacy is astounding. When you get out of this, I'll make sure to peel your skin off. Faster than normal. And for you, Foster, your clever words will not help once I find you.
Get rattled by the Patriarch. He just wants you to die. You, me, humanity, his grandmother. But really, what did you expect from Mr. I replaced my arm with a chain gun? Get up to the next level. Looks like the elevator's no-go, so be creative. Okay, good job, mate. But it's not dead yet. Certainly is a tough bugger. Get up to the top floor. Colin said he left us a present up there for just such an emergency.
What you asked. It's not my fault.
Silence, fleshbag. Your usefulness is ended.
It looks like Colin set up chemicals, some sort of mixing machine. I'm betting bomb maker. What do you think? Bomb maker? See if he left us any direction.
What you asked. It's not my fault.
Silence, your usefulness is ended.
Work, mate. Now, what do we do with it? It kind of looks like a pill. I hope it's not a suppository. Right out in the middle. Look, it's a simulation. It's not real. There isn't gravity, just a program that acts like gravity. And programs are just numbers and syntax. I'm seeing more code in that bridge than this, trust me. And you need to get its mouth. Yep, you're big. Can you try a little extra tasty? Maybe shake your meaty bits at it.
tragedy that even the simulation of such a beautiful creature must be killed. Go to the control room. We will end this there.
Good job, buckos. That hard drive is all the Z data you blokes collected. Put it in the reader that looks all crazy on the left, and push the button together. That will crash the server and send the data to the Resistance. Hurry. That thing may be dead and we may have what we came for, but we're still on the schedule here if we don't want to die.
You may not want to listen to me, Lieutenant, but Foster is as much your enemy as I am. If you don't believe me, listen to Emma.
Listen, the thing about Foster, he's not what he says he is, Lieutenant. Foster set this whole thing up so he can sell the Z data. It was his virus that removed the safety protocols, and he was the one who clubbed you over the head. He's not your friend. Plus, crashing the server will kill everyone relying on it for life support. Hundreds will die if you give the data to Foster. Put the data in the reader on the right and then press the button. That will reboot the server and keep the data in Halsey's hands, not out there in the world, making everything worse.
What are you... Look, some people will die if we crash this server, true. But this info will help us save thousands, if not millions of lives by turning the tide against the Zeds. Yeah, it's a tough break and a terrible decision to make. But you need to put that drive in the reader on the left and push the button if you want to save the world from being Zedified.
Look at the monitors. Those people are the ones you will be killing. People just doing their jobs. Please, the Patriarch. He's right here. Please, if you give that data to Foster, I am dead, Mike.
Good job. I'll be waking you up directly. See you in a few.
After all I did to help you two, you both betray me. You imbeciles. Who do you think my boss is? Did my screaming sound convincing? How about, oh, thank you, Lieutenant, or you're so awesome, Lieutenant? The Patriarch said he could bring my family back, that we could be together. Now you two fools ruined everything, you stupid bastards! You cost me my family! But you'll get what's due. You're both strapped to surgery tables in a Halsey base.
Just a tick, mate. I'll have you free in a sec. Patriarch is here, so I'm using the chaos from the virus to get you out. Not part of the original plan, but hey, I'm not really one for plans. Hope you're ready to run and gun, as we're going to have to fight our way out. You did a real good job. That data is going to save the world. When we get out of here, those beers are on me.